This place can be difficult to find, and there's the signage from the outside. Now, it's directly across the road from Paco Park. So if you get lost, Paco Park is your reference point. Now, what usually happens is the taxi will drop you on the other side of this building area, and that's because the other side is labelled as being ARZO coffee shop. Reception looks nice, smells really nice in here. The security guard here has been absolutely fantastic. He's been very helpful and always holds the door open for me. Look, he's going to run up now. It's okay, mate. Everything's good. He's also carrying a Glock, which was nice. The best part about this hotel is the pool. Nice and refreshing first thing in the morning. I like that waterfall. Easy in and out there. And they've also got a restaurant. Now let's have a look at the prices we've got here. Where's the price of coffee? Can't see the price of coffee anywhere. Yeah, no price of coffee, although they do claim to have a decent coffee shop here. The prices don't look too bad, particularly when you're considering it's a hotel. A beef calderetta for 1 or 2 people, $3.50. That's one of my favourites, calderetta. Might go somewhere and have some of that today. Yeah, okay. And the restaurant's quite nice in terms of the way it's laid out. Looks neat and tidy. Smells nice in here. Looks like they had a buffet breakfast, but that was definitely not operating this morning. It's highly possible that they reserve that for group bookings, tours, that kind of stuff, when they've got a full complement of people having breakfast. But yeah, nice environment. Now, I don't know what is wrong with this hotel, but there's a lot of moisture in the hotel. So I can see some wet marks there, but the walls have moisture on them. So you can see there's water on the walls here. Lots and lots of water. Now, the water that appears on the outside of a door is usually from the air conditioning in the hotel room, I should say, and I can confirm that by looking at some of the other doors that don't have that problem, right? But along the walls, it is absolutely wet. It's wet, and there's water damage on the floor here, water damage on the ceiling. You can see the mould. So it's actually quite dangerous, really, if you think about the concept of black mould and how it can hurt you. But look at that, I think you can see the reflection of the water. There's water coming down the sides of that wall. I don't know if there's a leak upstairs or what's going on, but yeah, not good. Right, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this room. Right, so the guy's just been in and he's cleaned the floor, but he's done it with a mat, a bath mat or something like that, and he's rolled it around on the floor and slid up and down the floor with his feet. Either way, anyway. Yeah, there's a bit of leaking going on around here. It's okay. No smoking, 5,000, an opaque window. Yeah, I'm okay with that. This is a really cheap room. It's going to be really interesting sitting on that toilet with that big pillar in the way. The shower hot water worked okay. There was no problem there, except this thing leaks. So you lose about a quarter of your water out of this. So your water pressure isn't that good when you're trying to have a shower. The TV also didn't work. I mean, I can see that's not plugged in. I don't know why that's hanging out. But in terms of being able to turn it on, you can't turn it on. The remote's probably flat. I can see the set-top box seems to be working, but the remote control's flat. There is no in-room safe or tea and coffee making facilities. That wasn't mentioned on the website, so I shouldn't have an expectation of that, but I just wanted to point that out to people. Let's check the aircon. Probably hasn't been cleaned, and no, it hasn't. That's going to need a good clean. You can see the dust all through there as well. So it's pretty dirty, it's pretty grotty. Now I'm going to turn the light off and I'm going to check that bed in a minute. I can see, what's that discoloration on there? I don't know, but we'll pass the UV light over that and have a look. I always find it interesting when hotels communicate fines and penalties for, you know, beds, sheet stains and towel stains and all that type of thing, you know, and yet you draw back the covers on the bed and you have a look at the state of that bed. That's what the base sheet or whatever you call it looks like. And I mean, it's seen better days, yet they want me to sleep on that, and yet they're communicating that they're going to charge me 1,500 pesos if I damage or soil the bed sheet in any way with blood. So obviously the bottom bed sheet, that's the bottom bed sheet now that goes over the top of that. But underneath that, you've got all of that discoloration and staining. That's, hey, they probably charged someone 1,500 pesos to clean. So anyway, bloody filthy.